Hello? Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine.
Oh,
Mm,
yeah, I
Please get
was
up.
I was worried about you last class because it's not really you who suddenly popped out in our meeting.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
and I
because the electric is cut off.
I waited for you until 45 minutes. But
I'm
that's
sorry.
fine and I understand. So anyways, what time did the electric came back?
Oh, mm, I'm not sleep on on and the second time um, is
Oh my god. Why did you have a power outbreak last
because
class?
it was raining.
Oh,
It was raining hard.
okay, understand. All right. Oh, by the way, what time are you going to your hometown?
This afternoon,
This
this
afternoon?
afternoon, and I have just tell my mother that can we go on evening? And she said, okay.
Okay. So, if you will going to your hometown this afternoon, what time are you coming back at your home?
Afternoon.
Uh,
Oh, I think we from 8 p.m.
oh, you're not gonna stay there for a night. You're not going to sleep there?
No.
Mhm. Oh, okay, understand. All right, so now let's continue. So we have Unit 2, City Life. We already read this, so let's move to the activity. I want you to listen, and after that, you have to read this, okay?
Okay.
Let's start. Oh, hold on. Hold on, because the book was crashed. Anyways, did you already eat your breakfast?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I have just got up and I have just had my breakfast.
Alright. So what did you have for breakfast? What did you have for breakfast?
How do you like turkey? Turkey.
Mm, okay,
Fish.
hold on.
Fish. Rice.
Turkey? Wow! I never tried turkey, but I guess that is delicious. Turkey.
Mm, it's the same as chicken.
Uh-huh. Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think that
okay.
because
So,
it is chicken.
mm, okay, hold on. Okay, let's start.
Unit 2, page 16. Getting started. Activity 1. Listen and read.
Hey, Paul, over here. Hi, Zung. How's it going? Getting over the jet lag?
Yes, I slept pretty well last night. Hey, thanks so much for showing me around today.
No worries. It'll be good fun.
So, are you from around here?
Me? Yes, I was born and grew up here. Sydney's my hometown.
It's fabulous. Is it an ancient city?
No, it's not very old, but it's Australia's biggest city, and the history of our country began here.
Wow. So what are the greatest attractions in Sydney?
Well, its natural features include Sydney Harbour, the Royal National Park, and Bondi Beach. Man-made attractions such as the Royal Botanic Gardens, Sydney Opera House, and the Harbour Bridge are also well known to visitors.
What about transport?
Public transport here is convenient and reliable. You can go by bus, by train, or light rail. Taxis are more expensive, of course.
And is Sydney good for shopping?
Of course. You know, Sydney's a metropolitan and multicultural city, so we have a great variety of things and foods from different countries. I'll take you to Paddington Market later if you like.
Wonderful. What about education? Are there many universities?
Sydney has 5 big universities and some smaller ones. The oldest of them was set up in 1850, I believe.
Oh, it sounds like a good place to get higher education. I like this town.
All right, so it's your turn to read this.
This is Zoom. Hey Paul, over here. Hi Zoom, how's it going? Getting over the jet lag. Yes, I slept pretty well last night. Hey, thanks so much for showing me around today. So it will be good fun. So are you from around here? Me? Yes, I was born and grew up here. Sydney is my hometown. It's fabulous. Is it an ancient city? No, it's not very old, but it's Australia's biggest city and the history of our country began here. Wow. Oh, what are the biggest attractions in Sydney? Well, its natural features include Sydney Harbour, Royal National Park, and Bondi Beach. Man-made attractions such as the Royal Botanic Gardens, Sydney Opera House, and the Harbour Bridge are also well known to visitors. What about transport? Public transport here is convenient and reliable. You can go by bus, the train, or light rail. Taxis, taxis are more expensive, of course. And is Sydney good for shopping? Of course. We know Sydney is a metropolitan and not a central city, so we have a great variety of things and food from different countries. I'll take you to Paddington Market later. Sure. Wonderful. Talk about education at the many universities. Sydney has 5 big universities and some smaller ones. The oldest of them was set up in 1856, I believe. Oh, it sounds like a good place to get higher education. I like this town.
Okay, very good.
Unit
So do the puzzle. Did you pay attention to what you read? Now I want you to underline this question. I want you to underline these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Answer the underlines here. For example,
The Finnish market provides different the factory. One, two, three, no, oh crap. The factory. Okay.
hold on. So can you still remember this?
What?
Can you still
Remember.
remember the answers for these activities?
Hmm. I know some, but I have only said only one. I think it's pottery. It is a craft.
Let's try. Okay, let's try number 1. The blank village of Batrang lies on the bank of the Red River. So what is that?
The craft is craft.
Okay, hold on. For number 1, it's craft. Okay, how about number 2? Please read number 2.
This kind of conical hat made in Chengdu.
Mhm. How about number 3?
Uh, in Hội An, you can see colorful handicraft.
Again.
Handicraft. It is like
Uh-huh. How about number 4?
some people. Mm, some people.
You can
But
skip the
that's
number
a
if you
place
don't
of
know.
interest should be a well-known site. See that?
Can you say it again?
See that? S E E. No, S E E. See that? Oh, I think it's
Can you type it? Can you type it?
okay.
Yeah, okay, I'm correct. So C. How about number 5?
Mold. The children can mold the clay into many shapes.
Mall. Number 6.
It is the history. History.
Number 7.
This series is famous for this is carving craft,
Famous. And the last one.
a place of interest is sometimes simply on that people like going to.
Enjoy. Okay. Alright, so let's see if you get all the correct answers. Where should I put this?
Life, city life,
Okay, for number 1, the craft village of
say that or no. I have a mistake.
Batrang lies on the bank of the Red River, correct? For number 2, this kind of conical hat is made in Shang village. Very good. And number 3, in Hanoi, you can see colorful. Oh, in number 3, it's lanterns. It's lanterns.
Oh, random.
That's okay.
Oh,
And number 4, some people say, it's say, let's see. Some people say that a place of interest should be a well-known city. For number 5, it's mold, correct? The children can mold the clay into many shapes. For number 6, the history of Hanoi began over 1,000 years ago. It's correct. For number 7, this village is famous for its wood carving craft. Very good. And for the last one, a place of interest is sometimes simply one of the people like going to. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 correct answers out of 8. Very good. Your memory is good. You can still remember this. This was our lesson last last day, right?
But I think it's not good.
Oh, it's good. Do not pressure yourself. It's all right. You've got the average score, and that is perfectly fine. Just continue doing that. Okay, so
Okay.
let's continue. Complete the sentences with the information from the conversation. Can you still remember the conversation? The one that you read before? Yeah, earlier.
I remember a bit.
Uh-huh.
I quite remember.
Oh, so read number 1 to 5 so that you can familiarize this, and I will let you go back to the conversation for some time.
Okay. If it's your first time, first visit to Sydney, in Paul's opinion, Sydney is not an ancient city. Sydney Harbour is a I don't remember. Let's now move to number 4. The shopping is good because of the no, I don't know. The thing Sydney made a good place to study. Number 5 is that I don't know number 4 and number 3.
To study. Yes, very good. So let's go back for 3 and number 4. So listen carefully. Hey, Paul, over here. Hi, Dong. How's it going? Getting over the jet lag? Yes, I slept pretty well last night. Hey, thanks so much for showing me around today. No worries, it'd be good fun. So, are you from around here? Me? Yes, I was born and grew up here. Sydney is my hometown. It's fabulous. Is it an ancient city? No, it's not very old, but it's Australia's biggest city, and the history of our country began here. Wow, so what are the greatest attractions in Sydney? Well, its natural features include Sydney Harbour, the Royal National Park, and Bondi Beach. Man-made attractions such as the Royal Botanic Gardens, Sydney Opera House, and the Harbour Bridge are also well known to visitors. What about transport? Public transport here is convenient and reliable. You can go by bus, by train, or light rail. Taxis are more expensive, of course. And is Sydney good for shopping? Of course, Sydney is a metropolitan and multicultural city. So we have a great variety of things and foods from different countries. I'll take you to Paddington Market later if you like. Wonderful. What about education? Are there many universities? Sydney has five big universities and some smaller ones. The oldest of them was set up in 1850, I believe. Oh, it sounds like a good place to get higher education. I like this town. Did you get the answer for number four and number
Yeah,
five?
yeah.
That's good.
This really different.
Okay, so what is number three and four?
This, uh, Sydney Harbour is around more attraction of Sydney. The
I'm
shopping is
sorry.
good because of the great
Hold on.
variety of things.
Number three, Sydney Harbor is a.
Yeah.
What is your answer? Number three.
But oh my God. Can you please repeat?
Can you please type number three and number four?
This answer. This
Well known and great variety. Oh, in number three, it's natural.
natural.
Yes, Sydney Harbor is a natural attraction of Sydney. And number four, it's correct. The shopping is good because of the variety of things. So you've got four correct answers out of five. Good job. Now let's continue. How about how about in Vietnam? What is for you? What is the best attraction, natural attraction of Vietnam?
Natural. Mm. Oh, but there we have many visiting place.
Mhm.
But some place they don't consider as
You don't have a
as
favorite one?
right. Yeah, we have many.
You don't have a favorite one?
But yeah,
Yeah.
I have many, but not one.
Uh-huh. All right. So here, find words in the conversation to match these definitions. Okay. Can you please copy this number one, two, three, four, five, because we are going back to the conversation. Find words in the conversation to match these definitions.
Yeah. Okay. I
Did you
copy
copy
it.
it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now find the words here that the definition is from number one, two, three, four, five. Find five words here also. Tell me when you are done, okay?
Mm, I think from traveling across different time zones.
Just write your answer
Yeah.
in your
Can I type this answer? Or this is the type answer?
just write it
Interesting.
because we will discuss it later after you done.
Okay. Interesting. Number two, an attraction. Uh,
tell me when you're done, okay?
Okay.
What number are you now?
For I think it's quite difficult.
You can do it.
Belonging to a very large city. Five include people of different races. They
Okay. Okay, so can you just please not read number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? Just read number 4 and number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
read on this.
Read this.
Okay. Chinese from traveling across different time zones with jet lag. An attraction is man-made attraction that can be used with either for belonging to a very large city including people of different races, religions, language, and traditions. It's
Okay,
multicultural.
for number 1, it's jet lag. For number 2, a feature. For number 3, reliable. For number 4, metropolitan. And for number 5, multicultural. BJCD.
Uh,
Yes. So learn, try to remember this word so that you can add these words in your vocabulary. So jet lag is tiredness from traveling across time zones, different time zones. For number 2, an attraction, also synonyms for a feature. For number 3, that can be trusted means reliable. That person is reliable, or that person can be trusted. For number 2, metropolitan means belonging to a very large city. And for number 5, multicultural, including people of different races, religions, languages, and traditions. You can copy this so that you can you can remember these words.
It's not good.
Did you understand now?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Try to remember this word so that you can add this on your vocabulary.
Mm,
Okay, let's
okay.
continue.
Okay.
Answer the questions. For number 1, where did Paul grow up?
In Sydney,
In Sydney. And how about number 2? What is the biggest city in Australia?
Sydney, uh, in Sydney, also Sydney.
Sydney.
Yeah,
Number 3, how is the public transport in Sydney?
quite good. I don't remember exactly.
And why is there a great variety of things and foods in Sydney? Why is there a great variety of things and foods in Sydney?
Uh, because it's a multicultural city.
Multicultural. Mhm. And number 5, when was the first university built in Sydney? Can you remember?
In of 1850, 1850.
1850. Let's see. Oh, 1850. So let's check your work. All right. So for number 1, he grew up in Sydney. Good job. For number 2, Sydney is the biggest city in Australia. And in number 3, it is convenient and reliable, or it is good. Still correct. For number 4, because it is metropolitan and multicultural city. So still correct. For number 5, 1850. Very good. But also it's not multicultural but also metropolitan. Did you understand?
And the last of
Uh-huh. In the last one you are still correct. It's 1850. Did you get it? Okay, very good. But again, this is not only multicultural but also metropolitan, and good is also be convenient and reliable. Okay, all right, this one. Can you please read the instruction?
mm, how how's it going? Getting over the
Yeah, this
subject.
one.
Think of other ways to say this person from the conversation.
Again, please copy this.
Copy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so think of the other ways to say these expressions from the conversations. Did you understand the instruction?
Yeah, I'm quite.
So, so let's back again in the conversation. So find the other sentences or phrases here that the same with the meaning of the words you copy. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start.
And how's it going? Is how are
Just,
you?
mhm, just type it because we will check it later.
Is
Oh, okay. Can you please read number one?
um, how's it going? How are you?
Number
Still
two?
getting over the jet lag. Uh,
How about the
to get
number
over
three?
the tiredness. Three, I sleep pretty well. Sleep well. No fun. No worries. Don't have problems.
Okay, so here is the correct one. Number one, how's it going can be said by how are you, how are things, or how are you doing? And in number two, getting over the jet lag, you can say from the conversation, are you recovering from the jet lag? For number three, I slept pretty well, or I slept quite well. For number four, no worries. It could be from the conversation again. That's okay. It's no trouble, or it's not a problem, or it's my pleasure. Did you understand?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm quite interested. Can we use the same meaning?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, your answer is good too, but we are talking about expressions from the conversation. But your answer is good too. Okay. So now let's continue. Replace the words in italics with one of the words from the box. It doesn't have an italic here. Hold on for a moment. Oh, hold on.
That's yeah.
Okay, for a moment.
Okay, for a moment.
Okay. All right. So my eyes is hurting. I don't know. Okay. We have here world, neighborhood. Oh, backward people, nearby, and city. All right. So, can you see the words here? Can you replace the words in the box with one of the words from the box? Did you understand?
Box. In the box.
Change the
And
words.
still,
Change the words that is in the box here by the words in here. Did you get it?
okay. Okay.
So read number one together with your answer.
There is not a lot of international news in this newspaper.
Number two,
Uh, I do my shopping in the neighboring shops, not in the town center.
neighboring. It's also neighborhood.
It's also neighborhood.
So what is your answer for number two? So what is
Utility local shop. Local.
how about number three?
As the Kansas City Center is always crowded.
How about number four?
Before is my friend's family has just moved to a neighboring town. Moved to a neighboring.
And number five?
And number five is there is far too much pollution nowadays in urban areas.
Okay. All right, let's check your work. Okay, very good. So we have there is international, local, crowded, neighboring, and urban. Very good. Good job. All right. So Anna, since it's almost our time, we have to edit here, and we are just going to continue our class next week. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So thank you for
Mm.
tonight, Anne, and see you
Oh,
again.
no. So, in
Bye
the morning,
bye.
not tonight.
Oh, that's fine. All right. So see you next week. Bye bye. Tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, is your cousin visit your house?
I didn't. I didn't join with them today. That's why I have a
Okay.
class with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Thank
All
you.
right. Say bye.